You're here to tell us your story about events in the Cameron Highlands on 4th April 2010 and afterward. Is this correct?
Yeah. I was there with a reporter and camera crew to film the construction site in the mountains.
Just for the record, your reporter friend and co-worker, we'll call him Johan, has refused to be interviewed by us. I want to thank you for your willingness to talk, but also for the record, you wish to remain anonymous too, is that correct?
Yes. You can call me Thomas.
Again, for the record, that's not your real name.
I can't give you my name. Okay, this whole affair is so crazy sensitive. I mean, certain people, maybe even people in high places.
Okay, we'll come back to that statement in a moment. Tell us what was so special about that particular construction site.
I was just an assistant. I was working for a TV reporter from Penang and his crew. I didn't know much else.
Do you know more now?
Yeah, but I wish I didn't.
Who was this TV reporter? Why was he there?
Like you said, I mean, he won't reveal his name. You guys call him Johan, and it's fine with me.
So again, why were you all there?
Johan was practically obsessed with this crime that happened there 8 years ago. And we were making a documentary film about it.
Let the record show that it is now 10th June 2011. What crime is this and what do you mean by obsessed?
Johan claimed that he was there on 2nd February 2003. I mean, shortly after this crime was discovered, I mean, his TV station sent him there to cover the story, but he never got to tell it. I think it just bothered him a lot.
You knew the background and nature of the crime?
No, not then, but I mean, later I found out it was some wealthy Chinese family that disappeared there the night of New Year celebration, and the house was destroyed, but they didn't find a single body.
You said the TV station didn't run the story in 2003.
Yeah, I mean, it got buried.
Did this strike you as odd?
Look, I never worked for this station, okay? I was just Johan's assistant the whole time, and I don't know, I don't read news editors' minds.
So you went there with him, his cameraman, and a sound tech. Is this correct?
Yeah. Like I said, Johan was doing some kind of film about the crime story. He was, it was on his own time, he used his own money, and he wanted to film the workers there at the time as a part of this project. Okay, they were clearing away the rubble because they were building a new place.
So, did anything unusual happen while you were there?
You know the story, right? The workers found some kind of videotape and some other stuff.
What other stuff?
Johan never told me. I mean, he just took it and he hid it away.
What about the videotape?
After we finished the shoot at the construction site, I didn't see Johan until about a week later after that. I mean, we met at the coffee shop. You know, he was going to pay me for the shoot, and he was nervous. He was upset.
Did he tell you why he was upset?
Yeah. I mean, Johan and I were good friends, so he said it was the videotape that we found. He watched the whole thing and well, it scared the crap out of him.
Those were his exact words?
I mean, something like that, you know. He said he went back to praying 5 times a day and gave up drinking. I mean, I was kind of amazed, actually.
Did he tell you anything more about the stuff on the tape?
Just a little bit, you know. He didn't want to talk about it, and then he said that what happened to the family wasn't a crime. He said it was something evil, demonic.
What was your reaction?
Man, at first I just laughed, you know. I saw that he was really serious and he was really stressed out. Okay, so I just tried to calm him down. And I mean, sometimes I believe in evil spirits myself. Okay, you know, I write notes, I burn stuff. I mean, doing Hungry Ghost Month, you know, just my parents, traditional.
Did he say anything else?
He just said he wasn't sure that he wanted to go on with the film. And I told him that we couldn't stop, you know, because we already had interviews with skeptics. We had an interview with an expert. I mean, I needed the money for the film also, you know. So he said he would think about it. He paid me my shoot fees and then he left.
So did you keep on shooting the film?
I mean, we shot a few more interviews. I mean, mostly about that tape, the videotape. I remember he got an expert to look at it, and then one of his assistants interviewed Johan himself about it.
Do you have any of this film footage?
He kept all of it. I mean, I'm telling you as much as I can about it.
Did you finish the film?
No. I mean, 2 weeks after that, Johan called me in the middle of the night. This time, he was even more upset than before.
What was the problem?
He said people were harassing him over the phone, telling him to stop investigating the whole thing and quit the film.
What people?
He didn't know. So I asked him if they called the cameraman or the tech, and then he said that they had got threatening calls too, and they wouldn't even talk to him then. He was even afraid for his job.
Why were these people threatening him?
They didn't want him to keep investigating what happened to the family. Somehow they found out about the videotape, and they wanted him to destroy it and everything else that we found.
Well, did he?
No. I mean, he said he had kept it in a really safe place. It was hidden in a very safe place, and then he asked me if I wanted to talk to him because no one else knew about this, and I was the only one.
Were you ever threatened?
No. At the time, no. But I was later.
Okay, we'll get to that later. First, tell me what you did next.
At that time, it was around 2 a.m. and I mean, it was late, but I just really wanted to help him out. So I don't know, maybe I was a bit curious as well. Right? So I drove to his place and we talked about it the whole night. It was early in the morning on Sunday, and neither of us had any work the next day.
What did you talk about?
He told me everything. How his boss won't allow anything about the crime on TV back in 2003, all the horrible stuff he saw on the videotape. Just told me the whole story.
Did you ask to see the videotape for yourself?